Alright, so today we arrive at the Samoa Cookhouse, more specifically the Maritime Museum, to check out the Bell Buoy. And there's another buoy at Woodley Island Marina that I want to check out as well, and I'll throw it in after this one here. But I just love buoys. I'm just fascinated by them, especially when they're in the water. There's just something really cool about that. But this is something I've been kind of wanting to do for a while, is get a couple old buoys on video here. I wonder how long this one's been decommissioned for. But you can see the rust definitely taking its toll. It's hard to believe at one time this big piece of metal was floating in the water. I think it was a weather buoy. I think that's pretty much generally what buoys are for warning boats to, I guess, you know, like with rocks and land and that sort of thing, to hold up water signs. So let's take a look at this little information board here in a second, but get some good footage of this first. Entering Humboldt Bay, as well as most other harbors, the Bell Buoy is the second coming from the ocean. The first is the sea buoy, or whistle buoy. Okay, well, it doesn't give us a whole lot of information about this one particularly, like the history and whatnot, but that's all right. USLHS. For any of you buoy fanatics know what that means, let us know. I'm not seeing any other markings on it that indicate like when it was built. Just the identification number here. It's a 9B12D07. So I guess it's considered an artifact for sure, as we can see here. Alright, let's move on to the other buoy at Woodley Island. Alright, so here we are at Woodley Island Marina, at our next contestant. What I'm going to do is get around to the other side so we can have a better look. The sun here. This one is about the same size as the Samoa one. Maybe a little taller. Kind of a bigger foundation too, actually, now that I look at it. Looks like they threw a coat of paint on it recently. I mean, it looks pretty good paint-wise. Like the other one though, there is a bit of rust sort of eating away at it. The markings here, W7-45-01. Again, maybe some of you can tell us what that means. Oh, it's pretty hollow. Interesting. I wonder if there was like a pole that this would sit on that was attached to like the seabed or something. The ingenuity it would take to keep something buoyant and afloat like this is pretty impressive. It's interesting, a little setup here. You got a bunch of shells, like a little bed of shells, followed by these old dock pieces here as a fence. It's pretty neat. If any of you know of any other buoys close by, let me know. I'd like to head out and take a look at those as well. But these are really the only two that I know of that are accessible. I know there's a few out by King Salmon, but those are actually out in a bay and you have to get in a boat or a canoe to get close above those. This is probably where the light was. There's probably a green light or something like that at one point. Yeah, I don't see any other information on this one either. No plaques nearby. Nothing to spell out its history or any information like that, but that's all right. All right, well, thanks for joining me. Hope you guys enjoyed a little walk around of these two nautical beauties. All right, catch you later.